and welcome to tonight's webinar. We're happy to have you with us. This is something that we've actually created just now, unplanned. You get to see it. Danielle got to do it.
Yes.
And it's a need. It's a need that we found. Now, here's the situation. We're getting a lot of patients, as you know. We're getting patients off the street through the different marketing channels that we're using, and some of you are doing it too. And the common complaint that you're receiving, that we're receiving, is what?
That they can't afford treatment. They
That's
want
right.
it, but they can't afford treatment.
So you have an awful lot of qualified people, unqualified people coming in, and we're wasting half hour of my time at least,
Yes.
an hour and a half of staff's time, and the patient comes in and can't afford it. Now, at one time, we said, okay, that's enough. We can see enough of these patients in order to be able to make this work. But frankly, at this point, we're seeing there actually are more unqualified patients
Yes.
who are coming in, which was wasting an awful lot of office time.
Right. Yeah. I think when we first started to market out to the public, we wanted to take everybody that got it. You know, the phones were ringing, and we're so excited that our word was getting out there. And we did that for a while, and I think what it was is, and many of you have discovered this as well, if you're doing the external marketing to the public, that patients do call and they really, really want your services. They want what's in the magazine. They want what's on your webpage. They want what the other patients have gotten on Google review, but they're unaware of how much it costs, and they're unaware that really that they can't even afford it. Before on the phone, we would, even give quotes over the phone. And we told you guys before, give quotes. Don't be afraid to give quotes. And they would say, all right, I'm good with that. And they would come in and we'd run the credit for them, and they have nothing. They can't get it. So the changes that we have made, or the additions that we have made, it doesn't change the way that we answer the phones. We're still answering the same way. We want to form relationships. You want to talk up your doctor, your staff, do all that same thing, but we're adding just one key element.
A key element that will save you a lot of time. And particularly those of you who are not working in multi-doctor practices, you'll have an opportunity to save you some time.
Yeah.
So the first video we're going to show is, we're going to give you 4 videos
Yes.
today. So the first video is the patient calls, is interested in treatment, and can't afford it.
Yes.
Let's watch.
Dr. Sheldon Furtado's office. This is Danielle speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to get a lot of work done. My mouth is a mess.
All right.
I hate to admit it. I'm scared of dentists, and I've avoided the whole situation. But now I'm ready. I've got a lot of things. I feel like I'm too young to be in the mess I'm in, so I want to get going.
All right. Well, I wish I didn't have to say this, but we get this phone call all day long. I mean, we completely understand that, life happens. But there's always a point where, we just have to take that first step, and you just made that first step. So congratulations, calling our office. There is most definitely something that we can do to help you. So just a few questions so that I can get you scheduled. First thing is, when was the last time you've been to a dentist?
Oh, I hate to admit it. It's probably been 10 years.
And what did you have done 10 years ago?
My whole dental thing, I didn't get a lot of dental care when I was younger. Our family just didn't have the means to do that. So I pretty much have spent my whole dental life doing emergency dentistry. If something hurt, then I would go somewhere, and usually it was a
Okay.
clinic, a walk-in clinic, and I never end up going back to that place because it would be something I didn't like about
Okay.
it, and then I'd wait till I had something else go wrong. So I really never have seen a dentist on a regular basis.
Okay, so you haven't had like regular cleanings and regular
No.
maintenance.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
I mean, times have changed. I mean, I know for this office here, I've been here for about 17 years now, and we've really made a point to try to break out of that traditional dental scare story type of scenario. It's not a scary place to go. These doctors are just amazing. The girls here are so, caring and compassionate. I can honestly tell you that when our patients come here for treatment, they are excited to come here. It's just, we've tried to create that atmosphere because we know, it's not something people ideally want to do every day, but we make a point to listen and to be sure that we give you exactly what it is that you are wanting to achieve. So we make a point. I know you're going to love it here, so don't worry about that for one. Second thing is, yeah, it sounds like it's been a long time, and it sounds like that you may need, some pretty comprehensive work. Are you having any pain right now? Anything bothering you right now?
I think I constantly have pain. I've just kind of gotten used to it.
Okay.
But I'm just, I've been saving money, and I feel like now's
Right.
the time for me to just go ahead and get this done.
All right. Do you have any missing teeth?
I have several teeth
Okay.
that are missing, and I've got a couple that are broken.
Okay. And do you have anything that's removable, comes in and out? Or
No.
Okay, just have the missing teeth. All right. Do you have any difficulty eating?
Yes, I can't eat the things I want to eat. I'm constantly having to decide on something softer than the things I really want.
Yeah, we don't like to hear that, because one of the best things to enjoy in life is eating. I know that's what I enjoy a lot in life. It's what I look forward to the most at the beginning and the end of the day, and so our goal is to get it to where you can go to a restaurant or you can go to the store and you can pick out and choose and eat whatever it is that you want to eat. And we know that right in line with having that smile that you want is a really high demand.
Yeah, that
completely understand
that would just feel so great to be able to do that.
And how do you feel about your smile?
Oh, I'm totally embarrassed by it. And the problem is I like to smile. I'm a I feel like I'm an upbeat person, and I kind
Yeah.
of like to smile, but I just don't do it. I cover my mouth whenever I do want to laugh or smile, because I don't want anyone to see what my teeth look like.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I would love to help you with that. There's many things that we can do in this office to help you. We can do things that could replace the teeth with bridge work, which is something where we just take the teeth that you do have remaining that are healthy, and we use them to bridge gaps together so you can have a pretty smile with more teeth. There's things that we can do that can give you removable options, which is, the cheapest, but yet, we don't recommend it, but it is, if it's all you can afford, it's all you can afford. And we also have the options using implants, which we do highly recommend because it's the most predictable way to replace missing teeth. And it also is a way of replacing a teeth that doesn't put stresses on the other teeth. So it allows the other teeth to last longer and to not put the stresses onto those, which is what I want to gear towards you coming in. So have you heard about dental implants? Do you know what dental implants are?
I've heard a little bit.
Uh-huh.
My biggest thing, I do not want anything removable.
Okay.
My grandmother had dentures, and they used to
Yes.
terrify me when she would take them out of her mouth. And the thought of something like that, especially at my age, just horrifies me. And
yeah.
I think that's part of why I've avoided the dentist, because I didn't want to be that person that has to have it. So.
And we understand that. And if we have really any upsets in our office, it's because we can't make a patient happy with removables, because it's just really difficult to get used to. And as a matter of fact, if we do give you removables as an option, we wouldn't even do it in this office. So it's something where we would refer you out to a prosthodontist that, is the person that would be most likely to be able to help you with that. If something in here that we would do in our office would be a bridge option or an implant option. Like I said, the implant option is what we're going to, try to gear towards because we do know it makes the happiest patients. It makes the best treatment plans. Patients are most satisfied with that. It does end up being the most expensive way of replacing teeth. But when you're going into a plan like you're going into, you do get what you pay for. So the more you invest in your teeth, the longer it's going to last, the happier you're going to be. And in this office, we guarantee what we do. So it's a good investment. It's a healthy investment. So with our doctors, they're owners of this practice. We're not a corporate type of office here. So they take pride in what they do. They make sure it's perfect. They make sure you're happy. And if not, they keep working until you are happy. So that's a good thing about coming to our office and having work in our office. It sounds to me like you may need just a few implants. You may need a whole arch of implants. I don't know. And that ranges anywhere between $5,000 and $25,000 depending on what you need. If you just need one implant, it could cost you about $5,000. If you need 3 implants, it could cost you $15,000. If you need a whole mouth of implants to replace all your teeth and give you a beautiful new set of teeth that are fixed in, don't ever come out. You can eat whatever you want, corn on the cob, ribs, cheeseburgers, you name it. That would be about $25,000. So it is a little bit more on the investment side, but you're going to get out of it exactly what you're looking for. So with that in mind, is that something that you're looking for as far as investing into your treatment?
I'll pay anything at this point to just get my smile.
Okay, and that's usually what we hear. We do have, in our office, we do offer a few different finance companies that can help you with payments. Are you looking to make some payments, or have you saved up some money for this?
I've saved up a little bit, but
Okay.
nothing like what you're talking about price-wise, but I
Right.
definitely would want to do payments.
Okay, well, let me help you with this then. How much have you saved up for dental care?
About $4,000.
Okay. And like I said, I would like for you to expect the maximum. That way, anything less than that is, easy for you. So that would be at least, getting a loan for $20,000. So if you could get a loan for $20,000, make payments on the 20, you have $4,000 put down. At least coming into the office, you know what you can afford. Now, he may take a look at you because I'm not a dentist and we're just talking over the phone. I can't see what you have going on. He may look at you and say $10,000, $15,000. I don't know, but I want to try to see if I can get you a loan for the maximum amount. And if you only get a loan for $5,000, coming in here, you have $9,000. So let's do that first. So it'll take me about 5 minutes to do this over the phone. First thing I need is your name,
Diane,
your address,
123 Main Street,
and your phone number.
321-555-1212
Got it. Your social.
is 321-77-6644.
Okay. And your birthday.
Is 9/11/73.
All right. And what is the total household income annual for your household? So it's you, your wife, your anybody in your house. What is the total annual income?
Annual is about $68,000.
Got it. Okay. All right. Got it. And do you have any type of 401k investments? Anything that you could borrow against? Do you
No,
have,
I don't
Okay,
have
no
anything.
investments. Got it. Okay. All right. So let me run this real quick. Okay, perfect. All right, so it does show here that I can get you a loan for $10,000. So with your savings that you have of 4, that'll be about $14,000. So if this is something where Dr. Sheldon, is going to recommend you do some cleanup work, some periodontal care, which, you being out of dental care for so long, I would expect that. Maybe do some crown bridge or, something with that may entail 1 implant, 2 implants. We may be able to get the work within the $14,000. I'm not sure, but I would feel comfortable enough to bring you in for $14,000 to see what he has to say on that. And then also what you can do is if there's anything else that you could do in the meantime, like for example, you said you own your home. If you could look at how much equity you have in your home, would you do a home equity loan? If there's any credit cards that you have available that you could put some amounts on, all these are options that you can do to build upon what you now know you have, which is $14,000 before you come in. You did say that you had some teeth that you did have in your mouth. You had some missing, but you also have some there. So that's a good sign. So we may be able to use those teeth to support some other methods of tooth replacement. Does that sound good for you?
That sounds amazing.
Awesome. All right, so let me get a little bit more information from you. I do have an appointment this Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. You want to take that one before it goes away?
I do.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going to
Today is Tuesday. I'm not going to be able to mail you out a packet fast enough to get back. So I am just going to have you come in about 30 minutes early. So I'm going to have you come at 7:30. Jennifer will be here to greet you. She's going to help you out with some paperwork. That way we can expedite your appointment. We also have a great special, $79. It includes everything, CAT scan, examination, full series of x-rays. And you will spend some time with either Dr. Sheldon or Dr. Furtado that day, and they will give you all of your options that they feel like would work for you. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful. I'm so excited. We're going to be able to start taking the steps necessary to get my smile back.
Beautiful. All right. Well, so nice meeting you. I will see you at 7:30 in the morning on Thursday.
Sounds great. Thanks.
Thank you.
So that one was an easy one. The call is not always an easy one because you want to be really careful to still sell the practice, sell the doctor, sell the value of what it is that they're looking for, as well as screen. Because obviously, if you're going to screen and not give the value of the treatment they want and not talk up your office, they won't want to spend the money. So,
By the way, that's important because
Yeah.
at one time we did do phone screening and we didn't talk about the office.
Right.
And you caught that, and what happened? We got nobody's
not
getting
good. Not good. So it's really, really important to still, like we said, we're not replacing the old way of doing it. We're only enhancing it by adding the screening in. So be sure that you're selling what's going on. I mean, same thing would go if you're buying a car or buying a house or something. They're still going to sell up the house and sell up the car and make it feel and sound so amazing, and as well as getting you qualified and so on and so on. Same thing goes here. So this person that you listened to before could afford it. She wanted it. I made her feel better about it. She can't wait to come in, and she's got the money. So we're done. We're already done. So the next one we're gonna do, same thing. They call in. They really, really want it, but they can't afford it.
Dr. Sheldon Furtado's office. This is Danielle speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to make an appointment.
Good. All right. And what is it that you would like to see the doctor for?
I just need to get my teeth back in good condition. I know there's things wrong, and I don't know what's wrong. I just know that I need to probably do something.
Got it. All right. So when was the last time you'd seen a dentist?
I can't remember when. It's always just been kind of emergency care that I've done.
Okay.
If I get a toothache, then I go and have it taken care of.
Okay. All right. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
Diane.
Okay, Diane. So you can't remember when really the last time was that you had gone to a dentist? Like, I'm just looking for just like basic maintenance, like getting a cleaning, getting a checkup. Have you ever had that?
Probably 5-10 years,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
And when you went there, did they say anything about your condition? Like, did they say that you needed anything, or?
Oh yeah, they always. Main reason I don't go to the dentist is because they're always looking down their nose at me of how horrible I take care of my teeth, and
Oh, yes.
I do the best I can from what I know, and
Right.
I try to brush and floss, and my mom had dentures by the time she was 25, so sometimes I think that that's just where I'm doomed for.
Right. Well, you're not. You're not. We're here to say we're not. We tried to change the, the bad name that dentists had gotten in the past. We really strive to change that here. So I do know that you've called the right place. We can definitely help you with what it is that you need. Do you have any pain or anything going on now?
Yeah, it comes and goes.
Okay.
But it's coming more than going,
All right.
so that's why it kind of drove me to call.
Yeah. Any missing teeth?
A couple.
All right. So, how much exactly? What is it that you would like to see Dr. Sheldon for? Are you looking to do some implants? You're looking to do
Whatever he recommends.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what I need. I just know I need something.
Okay. Do you have a dental goal? Do you have something you want to achieve, like a better smile, better chewing capabilities? What is it that you're looking to achieve?
I just don't want to ever have a tooth that causes me pain anymore.
Got it. All right. So let me just tell you a few things. First of all, we are running a great special. It's $79, and it does get you in here, get you your CAT scan, your full series of x-rays, your examination with Dr. Sheldon or Dr. Furtado. And that way you can take a full look of everything and tell you exactly what it is that you're looking at as far as your options. And it'll also give you an idea of how much everything costs. So you can decide at that time what it is that you need to start with, what you want to do all at once, what you want to kind of put on a schedule of things to do.
that's one thing I can assure you is, like I said before, you are coming to the right place. You're gonna love these doctors and these girls. They're really good at what they do. They're very compassionate, understanding. They listen, and so that I know you're gonna feel very, very comfortable. I just want to make sure that you're fully prepared for this appointment. This is something where trying to take in what you're saying. You may need just to have a really good cleaning. Maybe you need to have some, periodontal work because it's been a long time to get rid of some stuff that's been building up over the years. Maybe you need to get, a few fillings, maybe a few crowns, maybe a few implants. It's really hard for me to kind of give you an estimate of what that would be because I can't see you, over the phone. But it sounds like it could be anywhere between $5,000 and up to $25,000 depending on what it is that you need. We do have finance companies that can offer you some payments for that. Were you looking at making some payments for this care?
Yeah, I would definitely need to do that. I don't have any money set
Okay.
aside to do anything
Got it.
with this, so I'd have to make payments.
Okay, and that's what I want to help you with. I'm going to just real quick here. It's going to take me about just a few minutes. I'm going to do a really quick credit application for you so that when you come in that day, you know exactly how much money you have to work with. So as you're listening to him talk and you're asking him questions on the options, you can know that you have $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. You know exactly how much you have to work with, what your payments would be, and what you can basically, choose as far as what you can afford. So I'm going to ask you just a few questions real quick. Your name?
Diane
Got it. Your birthday?
is 9/11/73,
Okay. Your social?
is 555-44-3377.
Okay. Phone number?
It's 321-555-1212.
Okay. And your address?
Is 123 Main Street.
All right. And Diane, what is the annual income of your household, everybody included? So everybody in your household, does the household bring in every year?
That I'm not really sure. I kind of live with a friend.
Okay.
I get $1,200 a month.
Okay. Got it. All right. And is that income that you get through employment?
No, I'm kind of on disability.
Got it. Okay. And Diane, do you have any other ways of getting some financial help for dental care? Like, do you have any investments? Do you have any anything that you could borrow against to take care of your teeth?
I don't.
Okay.
I
All right.
don't. My family lives up north. I really
Okay.
don't communicate with them, but
All right.
I want to do whatever I can to take care of my teeth.
Okay. Do you have any credit cards that you could use?
I don't.
Okay. And with that $1,200 that you're getting in every single month, how much of that do you use for your living expenses?
Probably 1,000.
Okay, so you have about $200 that you can work with?
Yes.
As far as the payments per month? Okay. Got it. All right. All right, real quick, let me run this and see what you can get back. All right, Diane, unfortunately, Care Credit is unable to give you any kind of loan for dental care. So therefore, you couldn't use this financing for payments. As far as what it looks like to me here, there's no way we can do Care Credit financing. And if you don't really have anything else that you have to help you as far as taking a loan out for dental care, do you have anything in hand? Like, do you have anything that you've saved up so you can take care of this?
I don't.
Okay. All right. One thing I don't want to do, you definitely need to start dental care. You definitely need to get your foot in the door and start taking care of this. That is a definite thing. I just don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your money. So I want to try to see if I can offer you some ways, some things that you can do that can help you out. First thing that I would recommend is right across the street from our office, there's a facility called the Brevard Health Alliance. And what they do is they will see you as a patient. They will find out what it is that you need, cleanings, fillings, crown work, and they will give you a plan based upon how much money you make per month or have per month. So it's an income-based type of program, but they can definitely get you started to take care of some dental needs that you have. Also, what you could do is there is an office down the street, Dr. Hook. He does do work like extractions, partial dentures, partials, that sort of thing. You could go see him. He is on the affordable side,
But the one thing I will tell you with him as well, if you don't have anything in hand right now, if you don't have, a few $100s in hand to take care of something, they're probably going to tell you the same thing we're telling you. And I just don't want you to waste your time or your money. I mean, even coming in here for the $79, I feel like you could take that $79 and you could put it towards your care. So let me give you the number for the Brevard Health Alliance, because I think that if you call them, that would be the best bet for your money. Is that okay?
That sounds great.
All right.
Thank you so much
No,
for giving me an
yeah, no
alternative.
problem. I just, we take this time on the phone to talk to our patients because I don't want you to waste, time during your day, the money that you of course, that you depend upon to come in here and spend 3 hours for us to tell you the same thing. So I would feel much more comfortable that if you use that money towards some care that you need. Okay, so that number over there is 321-259-9797. And of course, if you have any questions after you call or anything else comes up, my name is Danielle. Give me a call back here at the office. I'd be more than happy to help direct you in other directions or answer some questions that you may have, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you so much for your help.
All right, Dan, no problem. You have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, now for that one, really important on that, because if we would have done our normal just schedule and get them onto our schedule, that patient would have come in and of course taken up a lot of chair time, doctor time, assistant time, her time, just to find out she can't afford what it is that she needs.
And that's very demotivating. I tell you, if you have a staff member who, a financial arrangements assistant, we have two, plus we have 2 or 3 backups,
Yep.
but I mean 2 main ones. And we go through all of this,
Yeah.
and they say they can't afford anything,
Right.
nothing in care credit they can't get. They don't have any money in the bank. Why do we just waste our time? And how would that financial arrangements assistant feel now after working 2 hours, now going to the next patient?
Yeah, and we have a great magazine. We have a great website. We have a lot of great things out there that attracts people to our office. And like the call that you just heard, she really wanted to come in. She really wanted to have that service and that treatment plan. But as we kept talking and talking, we realized, okay, well, she's a single mom of children, and her job doesn't pay that much money. And even though, yes, she wanted it, and even though you say how much something costs, it doesn't really click sometimes that they can't really afford it. I mean, if all she has is $200 a month that she has extra, that's really not enough for what it is that she was wanting to get. So also what it does is she was so thankful, and we see this all the time, they're so thankful that we took the time to help them and guide them, not just nothing we can do, that also creates a positive conversation about our practice, and that phone call for that girl for the rest of the day. We really helped her out. And also, times change. We have had before where patients called and they couldn't afford what they wanted, and they called back later when things changed and said, I want to come back now for implants. So you just never know what's going on. So definitely use those techniques to make sure that your patient can afford, or help them go somewhere else. But usually once you do it the first few times, it's so clear that they just should not be coming to your office. Don't waste their time, their money. Let them go somewhere where they can be helped out. So the next one. Yep, the next one is a second opinion. So for this one, I want you to keep in mind, you don't have to go through the script verbatim. If they know how much it costs and they're prepared to pay that money, and they can pay that money, you don't have to go through the screening process again, because it's very tacky, to be honest with you. So for this next call, second opinion, they've gone somewhere else. They quoted them the same amount of money. They have the money. They just were not sure if the amount they were quoted for is a real amount. So we just gave them some clarification on how much treatment does cost. We know they have it, so then we just sell what we have here.
Good. And sometimes people want to get not a second opinion, they want to get a dentist that they might like
Yes.
a little bit better.
Yes.
So the relationship building is very, very important. And it's starting with this phone conversation right now.
Dr. Sheldon Prado's office. This is Danielle speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, I was wanting to get a second opinion. I've got a denture, and I'd like to get it secured with implants.
Awesome. Good. You called the right place. That is exactly the thing that we specialize in. So you said you've been somewhere else?
Yes, I went yesterday, and I was kind of shocked at what they said it would cost.
Okay.
And I feel like they're asking too much money. I wasn't really happy with the way I was treated there. They kind of looked down their noses, and then to turn around and just tell me it's going to be $25,000 and not even
Right.
bat an eye and act like that I should just be able to do that right then and there. If they kind of made me feel like I couldn't leave without paying them.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of looking for a second opinion.
And this was something where they were giving you implants and something fixed in instead of your removable denture?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's actually something that's really popular now. A lot of people are getting rid of their dentures and even getting rid of their bad teeth and getting the implants placed and getting a fixed in teeth back in. It's like having all your brand new good teeth back again. It is something, like I said, it's in high demand right now. A lot of people are trying to do that. Actually, a lot of people are trying to do that shouldn't be doing that. People that are not specialists and such, but it's in high demand because, of course, it's a really, really good thing to have. Who doesn't want to have fixed and solid teeth where you could eat anything you want? You can bite into cheeseburgers, you can bite into ribs, and of course smile and laugh the way you want to. And that's exactly what this this treatment gives you. Now, I'll be honest with you, a lot of people do that in this area, all over the country, and everybody charges about the same thing. You're not going to find that treatment for less than $25,000.
Why is it so expensive?
Well, it's because one, people are willing to pay that much money to have something that's really, really good. Two, it is something that takes a lot of care. Now, I don't know where you went or what they're offering you, but the reason why they're charging you $25,000 is because everybody else is going to charge you $25,000, and they know they can get $25,000 out of you. But I can bet you that if you ask them questions that we know what they're going to say, you're going to see a defined difference between our office and their office. For example, we only have specialists working in our office. So in our office, we have 2 periodontists that went to school 3 years longer than a general dentist, and they specialize in bone and gums, and they are going to make sure that these implants are placed in the exact location needed to give you the best chewing capability, the best looking smile, and to have these implants last you for the rest of your life, for one. 2, we have a general dentist in our office that does all the work in this office to give you the teeth, the pretty work. A lot of those offices have 2 different facilities that you have to travel to in order to do that. We guarantee all of our work. I know darn well they're not going to guarantee your work. We guarantee our work here that we are going to give you an ending product that you're going to love and be able to work with and eat with and basically fulfill all the goals that you have right now. So we're going to guarantee that, and we're going to keep working with you until we get you to that point. If we, we'll keep doing it over and over if we need to. We guarantee our work here. We have the best girls assistants here, the best doctors here. They listen, they're compassionate. This is a private practice, it's not a corporate type of place, so they take pride in their practice. And we don't get referrals here. We don't get referrals from other offices. We get referrals from word of mouth. So patients come here, they love what they get, they love how they're treated, and they talk about us and they send people here. So that's the difference between them. So it's not going to be cheaper for you to come here, but you're going to have a way better investment on your money, and you're going to have something that will last you longer, something that looks better, something that you're much, much happier with. So that I can guarantee you. So I think it's great that you're coming for a second opinion. I'm excited for you to come here and hear the difference between our office and their office. And I bet the moment you come in here, you're going to definitely see every reason why you need to come here instead.
Well, I can already tell that was one of the things, besides just the way they treated me. I was going to have to go to 2 different places.
Oh, okay.
I
Yep.
don't even know this other person that I'm supposed to be
Right.
going to. It was my general dentist, to be honest with you, that I got this information from.
Yep.
And I just feel like they were treating me different from my normal appointments.
Yes.
And it was more about the money instead of my care.
Yeah, and we have a new patient special. It's $79, and that's going to be a great investment for you to come in here because, like I said, I want you to see the difference. Our standard of care here is it's way beyond anything you're ever going to see. You're going to see how wonderful these girls are, how much they want to help you. They will hold your hand through the whole thing. You're not just a number here. These doctors, they sit, they will listen. Every case here is custom. It's not a one size fits all. And Every other office out there that we've seen and heard of, it's a one size fit all. You get the same thing the guy behind you in front of you got. It's just the exact same thing. And here, every case is custom and different, and you're going to see that the moment you walk in here. And as a matter of fact, I actually have an opening for tomorrow that popped up. Would you like to go on ahead and take that?
I do. I definitely
Awesome.
will want that.
Good. I'm so excited that you call. You are going to love these doctors. You're gonna have a whole different feeling about that investment. $25,000 is not gonna seem like much at all to you when you see the difference between our office and theirs.
I already feel better about it.
Yay, good. I'm so excited. Now I don't have time to send you that paperwork because I'm getting you in tomorrow real quick. So what I'm gonna do is the appointment time is 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have you come in at 8:30. Is that gonna be okay?
That'll be fine.
Good. 8:30, come in. And when you come in, the girls are going to give you a packet. Just fill that out as quickly as you can. And we're going to have one of our new patient specialists take you back, get you all situated to meet either Dr. Sheldon or Dr. Furtado. Those are our two surgeons here in the office. And they will let you know exactly what it is we can do for you. Okay?
Sounds great.
All right. Then we will see you in the morning.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, so now you see 3 different examples of how the phone is handled. Now, what happened? Why did we change? We've been teaching phone skills. Why did we make a change? And I think the first thing we have to talk about is statistics and how important it is to track our statistics. So all of us track income. You track income, we track income. Do you track percentage of acceptance? See, we track that too. Not only percentage of acceptance, but it's percentage of acceptance per doctor, although I do most of the examinations in the office, and also per financial arrangements assistant. So that way we can tell if this financial arrangement assistant is here and the other one is here, well, we know that this one might need a little bit more training. But in this case, both of the acceptance rates went down, and we could see that. So then I go to Danielle, and I say, all right, and Danielle, by the way, comes to me as well, because she's hearing it from the assistant side.
Right.
I'm getting from another patient, and what happened. And so now it's time to create a new solution.
Right.
So all right, so I'm coming to you, you're coming to me. You and I have breakfast twice a week,
Right.
and we finally get to the point where we say we've got to do something
Right.
new. All right,
Right.
So what's the next sequence of events to get to this point where we're doing something
The
new?
first thing is, like you said, we always look at the stats, and the stats did show that we're seeing our target number of new patients. So it's not that we're not getting the new patients in. Okay, well, if we're getting new patients in, I interview the financial team. What is the problems that you're having? And they both had said these patients are just not qualified. They want it, they're really excited about it, but they can't get accepted for any financing. So that's when we knew we have to go back to the phone then, because it goes back to Jennifer and I, who answer the phone, on making sure that patients are more qualified there so that they can get the acceptance.
By the way, understand Jennifer and Danielle do not always answer the phone.
No.
But look what happened. I mean, we have a relatively large practice. Management took over.
Yes.
And I asked management, I didn't even ask you, you decided to take over.
Yeah.
Because we want it coming from management. We want management to experience the
Right.
problems that our regular phone answers are having, so that the management is creating the solutions, and then the management can give those solutions to the staff that actually handles that.
Right. And it's really important to interview your team, and not on a they're in trouble type of interview, but find out what it is that they need. Because for this one, the entire office is doing exactly what he asked them to do. I want X amount of new patients scheduled per week, and that's exactly what we did. So doing that, we were not focused on screening. We're focused on getting that number of new patients in per week. So then we say, okay, stop for a minute. This is not working. We had to lower that amount per week because we had to add in the quality. So Jennifer and I, we are really good at answering the phones. We train on that. And even though this wasn't really new for us because we have done some screening in the past, but not to this level at all, we decided to sit next to each other for a full week and only us answering the patient phone calls, and we bounced this stuff off of each other. I'd listen to her, she listened to me, I gave her ideas, she gave me ideas, I told her things that I didn't like, she told me things that she didn't like. And at the end, we came up with a system that we both were really comfortable with, and that really resulted in some great acceptance. So we had a bang the last 2 weeks doing this because it really made a difference with who was walking in the door.
Yeah. So it isn't just coming up with it. They actually drilled it with each other,
Yeah.
and they were talking about it. And you're probably talking about it on the phone as well.
All the time.
But I mean,
Yeah.
at least 3 hours of drilling in 3 separate sessions.
Oh, yeah.
And still, just so you know, I mean, we're still piloting this out.
Yes.
You're getting it as we're doing it. Essentially, we started doing it, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So you're getting it now. We may tweak this a little bit, but we want you to have the advantage, particularly when you're hearing it, when we're hearing it from you, that in fact you're having some of these same problems. So we may tweak this a little bit, but the important part is for your phone staff to feel comfortable first, and the way they'll feel comfortable is to drill it first. That's large practice. They took 3 hours out of the practice. 2 management people took 3 hours out of the practice to make sure that this
Right.
this would be good.
And I did update the phone scripts. I updated the phone check sheet and the phone script. So we will have those to you guys to use. So I definitely recommend that you look those over, have a team meeting on that for the phone answers. And if you or they have any questions, they can always email us. Have them email us, and I can always help them out with getting through some of those changes.
And by the way, if you have some suggestions for us, we'll take your suggestions too.
Yes.
And let us know what's working for you, and we can send that out to the group as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody benefits. All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
See you again soon.